Ladies and gentlemen, last episode we defeated a pig wizard. He got a little bit mad. He ruined a party full of little children, and all of a sudden went up to space in his pig ship. And now we sent a chicken all the way into space, where all of a sudden a clock was following him along the way. How did he get here? Maybe he was driving the lighthouse rocket ship? Oh yeah, speaking of which, a lighthouse rocket ship. How else will people travel through the islands now? Anyways, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Diddy Kong Racing. Yes, we are almost at the end of the game. It's just the fact that we still need to take care of a few things. For one thing, Future Funland. The last domain, and it's an unlockable domain that you can actually access once you get all 4 trophies in the trophy race. So overall, you're getting a lot of content here and a lot of new tracks. And of course, we're playing Drumstick. Now, I think with Drumstick, he's actually on the heavier side, all things considered. I mean, he has good speed, don't get me wrong, but he is a big chicken. Anyways, the thing about this area here is that since we are invading Wizpig's territory here over at Future Funland, even though it's not really fun at all, it's actually, well, I went through a whole bunch of rings and suddenly didn't get electrocuted. Okay, that's a little bit odd there. Ow, hit a barrier there. But yeah, pretty much. Okay, I need to stop running into things. Yeah, the like Drumstick is not very fun to control sometimes. But then again, this is like my second time playing with him. The first time when I played as him, when I finally unlocked him, figured out how to unlock Drumstick and all that. I mean, I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting! A character that I can actually play, and the only few unlocks that I can actually get in this game. Holy shit, I'm actually really excited. And then I realized, well, wow, I can't control him worth a crap. That's just basically me being me sometimes. Like, I used to think, like, back then, like, I still haven't unlocked TT, which is really annoying, which is bothering the living hell out of me for some reason. I don't know why. Also, apparently the horn is a kazoo, so that's always nice. Or an auga horn or something. I don't know. The other reason why I said kazoo, because I kept reminding myself about Yoshi's Island. Those kazoos, man. Those kazoos. I think they were kazoos. If not, and then I'm thinking of Yoshi's New Island, which is anything but new. Sorry, I don't want to sound so cynical there, but it was one of the few games that put me to sleep. One of the few. Like, normally when you play a game, here's the thing. A game shouldn't put you to sleep. It should keep you entertained. It should keep you going for a while, you know? For some reason, Yoshi's New Island put me to sleep for so long. Like, I thought the game was just, like, boring, all things considered. Anyways, what was that? Space Dust Alley? Yeah, I think it's the only time where the stage actually tries to hurt you in some way, all things considered. Because it has lightning fields, like electricity flowing through, like, the top and the bottom. And then you also got, like, the ship. I think in the DS remake, they changed it to a Wizpig ship, I believe. Or I may be wrong. But yeah, here we are, Dark Moon Caverns. This is dedicated to cars only, and not to mention it also has a hovercraft accessible in the actual race. And also, I realized the handling on the chicken here, not really good. Drumstick, please work with me, damn it. Otherwise, we might have to replace you soon. But yeah, his handling, like his drifting, oh my god, that drifting. I don't know, like, I'm not really a fan of it. And also, here's the first loop-de-loop. Also, this music is really funky, all things considered, when it comes to playing any stage from Future Funland. I mean, it's futuristic, it's space, it's sci-fi. It's really cool, all things considered. Like, it's really good. But, man, it's just like, wow. I don't know. like I said before, David Wise is a really good composer. And, like, I don't know. Like, out of all the composers I listen to, I mean, overall, Yoko Shinomura was one of the main ones I listened to. Also, I'm sorry, Diddy, for putting you in last again. But, I need to get this win and figure out how to actually control Drumstick here, because we might have to switch a character soon. I'm not really too sure, but Drumstick isn't help me out here in the long run. And also, look at Crunch! Jesus Christ, how far did he go? Oh my god, there is no way we're gonna catch up with Crunch now. This is just insane. Crunch. And I'm not referring to the Crunch Bar man that I have a friend with, that I'm friends with and all that. I'm actually referring to the Kremlin Crunch, not, you know, Crunch Bar man. By the way, Crunch, if you're watching this, I do apologize. I do want to say I love you, buddy. But you're so far in the lead right now. And I'm just overextending this just so I can show you how far that orange dot is. And how Crunch is basically there. That was just not good. You are a good racer, Crunch. And for that, I appreciate you. But now, I must try again. But only this time, I won't screw up. And I won't realize how far he actually was. Alright, so, yeah, Darkmoon Caverns. I mean, it's a pretty basic course, all things considered. And it has a lot of weird turns and many loop-de-loops, I'll give it that. And of course, me just trying to... Like, usually I just use both the brake. Like, here's the strange thing. I usually use the brake drift because I figure it'd be more accurate to do, all things considered. But it's really hard to control sometimes. Especially when you don't know the different properties between each racer. And the reason why I had a little bit of trouble with Pipsy was the fact that she and Tip Top has probably the highest amount of handling in the entire game. And then of course you got TT, which, my god, TT is like a god, all things considered. But I don't know, I haven't played as TT. I wanted to play as TT. I wanted to play the whole game as a fucking clock. Why? Because I wanted to see the weird interaction between him and TT. It's a TT-ception, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting some Inception shit going on in here. But yeah, like, overall, this course is pretty much a twisty turn sort of thing. I think the collecting of the silver coins here is probably going to be a little bit bothersome, at least. I don't know. And almost hit that mine there. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, overall, I mean, I just can't help get over the feeling of how far that Crunch went. Like, all the way from far away. And look at how far away I am now. How do you feel about that, Crunch? You're being beaten by a monkey and a little tiny mouse with a bow tie and, like, little bib. Or a neckerchief. I don't know. Probably racing cloth or something. I have no idea, okay? But yeah. That was Darkmoon Caverns. At least the first part of it. And now we head into the second dedicated plane level. Even though there's only like 2... There wasn't really any sort of like stage that is solely dedicated on the plane. Like, usually it's a second choice, like a hovercraft and hop top volcano, and car and plane in windmill planes. And in this example here, you actually get another. This is another course where it's basically dedicated to the plane only. However, it's also has access to the car and the hovercraft, strangely enough. So, oh yeah, this is another stage that tries to harm you because there's lasers going from the top, from side to side. Pretty much all those little tiny, tiny obstacles, those little blasts. I think Wizpig just commandeered Future Funland, and all of a sudden, Future Funland became a war zone in space, apparently. I don't know, but it sort of looks like it. Ow. I wonder if those like level 2 like green mines over there, like the little mines that you place down when you collect 2 balloons of the green variety, I'm thinking that it might actually stay afloat. I'm not too sure, but I think it just stays still. And also that freaking barrier. Timber, I'm the real showsman of this game here. Ow. Leave me be. Don't worry, I know how to maneuver a plane. I'm just a little bit too drunk on the booze. That's all I am. I'm a drunk drumstick. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of unwieldy when you're just focusing on drifting as well. Like, it's sort of manageable, but a little bit weird. But yeah, like I said, don't go up top there where the lasers are coming from, because quite honestly, if you do, you get stunned for a bit. It's kind of like the same stun time for when you get hit with a little rocket, or hell, maybe even the little homing rocket. So bottom line is, don't go near the lasers. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's about it for Spaceport Alpha. By the way, interesting thing about Spaceport Alpha, by the way, you can actually... Wait, did they actually increase in value? Yeah, this is the cheapest store right now. My god. This is interesting. Interesting little development. But yeah. Thing is, in the DS remake, I said previously, like, they added in a couple of new tracks. Apparently Star City got... Not Star City. Spaceport Alpha actually got a new soundtrack. Well, new track in general. New composition. And it's sort of interesting, all things considered. Also, Star City looks weird. It looks... Actually, no, it doesn't look weird. It actually looks really good. And, I mean, honestly, it's just... Though, then again, one thing I'll have to denounce right now is the whole, those signs. I don't like the look of them for some reason. I don't know. It's probably just me. I'm not really mostly the kind of guy to basically complain about, oh, I don't know why this is basically a thing here, or something like that. That's kind of not me, but at the same time, like, I get a little nitpicky every once in a while, and it's just like some of the most tiniest things to nitpick over and to complain about. It's just like several things that kind of irk me. Like, I don't know. I like I said, I'm a nitpicky sort of person. I always jab at the little details here and there. By the way, there is no bottom pathway. So if you fall off and you're in a car or a hovercraft, you actually have to start all over. On a different track, which is why I like the plane here, because I think it actually might work on the plane much better than the car here. But hey, who am I to judge? Also, it's kind of silly that another nitpicky thing that I have with the DS remake is that they got rid of, like, here's the weird thing, they actually had like a player icon editor for some reason in that game, yet like, here's the thing, Nintendo Wi-Fi connection was still a thing at that time, yet you never actually used the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. I mean, you could use it, but you're stuck with the default player icon, which, I mean, granted, you're playing, like, what, download play instead of like local play and all that, or wireless play as they call it. But yeah, it's just like it's not really that good, all things considered, especially with Wi-Fi connection. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Yeah, I kind of forgot to mention, like, if you don't do all the tasks here, aka collect all the balloons, you'll be missing out on this lovely journey's end. Well, then again, collecting all the trophy races doesn't really do anything. The future fun land one is just an extra. But yes, I think it's about time that we actually replace the chicken. So yeah. When we come back, we'll probably be a different character, probably an alligator or like a badger of some kind. And then maybe, just maybe, we might be thinking about actually changing it back to good old Diddy. So, that is it for this episode of Diddy Kong Racing, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. The next episode will take on the trophy race and the silver coins, so, as a new character, that is. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I am Anvil, and I will see you all next time.